Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the winners round of Group 2 here for the MetaPlay's Golden Gift Tournament's main event. $1,060 are on the line, and for real this time, it's not just for points, this is for the actual coin. As Suppe is playing Loki.
And in the red color, we've got CountVonCount playing Odin. And oh my god, is there so much hunt in their base. 10 gazelle? 10!
Yeah, it must have been the 6 of them spawning or something like that. Wait, that's 11, 12.
12, yeah, for his great hunt. But then there's 10 just like slightly right of it. Like so much.
Yep.
Oh goodness.
Barely have to move.
Yeah, this is gonna be a very aggressive game. Both Norse, both having a shitload of hunt. And 3 hippos as well. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, completely agreed. What is even Suppe going to do about this? I mean, that's some tough stuff to go up against with Odin having such a big spam. Now, of course, you can Heimdall rush and hope that your better Hersiers can do something and summon some myth units. But I think just numbers-wise, Odin shouldn't be struggling with this.
Yeah. Let's see what his gold mine. Maybe his gold mine is his biggest weakness, but it's not super weak. That looks pretty easy to wall off, relatively, maybe. Like if he can get some Hersier raiding, you know, running around the map. But first he needs the favor. Then he needs the 300 wood to get the Hall of Fames. Or am I just talking out of my bum here?
No, I think you're absolutely correct. It's just the long term where the myth unit spawns can really make a difference. Like, early game definitely should go to Odin now. With the faster advance also, because these villagers are gathering faster. It's like having an extra hunting dogs.
But the Odin's choosing to play quite safe here. Again, temple back in his base. He's not putting the temple smack bang on his opponent's TC like Huskers. Look at that forward TC there.
Is that a rotated temple? Hold up. I think it's rotated for style. Yes. Let's go.
Style points.
I'm already favoring Suppe in this cast. Absolutely not biased.
See, the front door is now facing towards his opponent. That's like a gesture of, I don't know, aggressiveness? Like a posturing?
Yeah.
That's how you do it, right?
I mean, normally it would be an invitation, but it's like, that's where your stuff is coming out from, so.
Yep.
The Hersier factory goes burr.
Alright, so Count making that wall. Yeah, what were you saying? Sorry?
Quick Heimdall. You want to see walls?
Heimdall. Yeah, walls from red already, as predicted.
Well, it is a good idea. If you guys look at my cursor, you get no favor for these things. So you can definitely slow down the whole Loki shebang with generating favor for the Hersiers by just walling off. But it gets expensive, so the front probably isn't going to happen. Let's check the relics real quick while we have the time. We've got the Oseberg wagon. And we've got the Eye of Horus. Now the Eye of Horus gets really nice once you have 2 TCs. Before that doesn't play too big of a role, it's like an extra unit. And here you're coming in, both are classical, so these Hersiers pack a punch. Not easy to just walk in there.
No, he has to run away. Alright, but now it's 3 Hersier versus 2, so I don't know if Count wants to fight this. I don't think so.
Yeah, with the Olfsark here, maybe. But at the same time, you have to have something at home to deal with that Valkyrie. She'll be going after the 3 choppers. And we have got the Undermine against the unfinished buildings. That will deal some extra massive damage, canceling both and killing the tower. Wow, great stuff. Count, why did he delay it so much?
That is massive. And you don't get the refund on the resources, do you? Or do you?
You get some, but like not all.
How much had he made?
One of them was like half done, the other one was like quarter done. And yeah, it just gets nuked because The damage dealt to unfinished buildings, I believe, is 80% more than normal.
That's crazy.
And then Undermine just gets super charged with that, really. So, yeah, now it's just a population problem coming up. There are a bunch of units for Count, to be fair. Like, he made some Oathsarks from what I assume was the TC.
Yeah, but he's not behind in villager count, so
Yeah.
I don't know how he squeezed those out.
It's a good question. Seems more like Suppe had some problems with idle time than anything else. But the first fight is starting. There's a good amount of throwing X-Men, I like it. Especially with the Einherjar helping. Now, if Suppe can summon a single Myth unit during this, it will completely turn on its head.
Yeah. There's one Hersey left, two Hersey left. Two Hersey left, no Myth units yet. No Myth units.
Count has been so lucky throughout this.
But he must be due for a spawn. There it
There
is.
it is.
The Valk. Oof.
Trading cast. Anyway, the Valkyrie now will be able to heal up everything, even though you go with a god that isn't supposed to have access to healing. Loki sometimes can play around that with some fortune.
Yeah, that's nice.
Third Longhouse coming up for Count. And he isn't actually hunting all that much. Like, he's got the 6 vills on this hippo. And there's another hippo coming up. A little bit of pig use. I'm a little surprised to see the pigs getting eaten. Well, yeah, it's totally healed up our armies. Suppe having a little bit of a population edge, but not much. And those throwing axe are gonna have trouble with the raiding cav.
Yeah, let's see who can micro here.
Some very nice focus fire coming out of the throwing edge. They've taken down Raider, they've taken down Hersiers. This is looking pretty good. More Einherjars coming in, so the mini flaming weapons is gonna be in effect.
That is gonna be massive. Yeah, Count having to retreat here again. Every time he retreats though, blue is just getting a little bit stronger.
Yeah, absolutely. So if this fight had gone more evenly, then he'd be totally fine, but with the snowball status having started, Suppe is on 77 population versus 52. He's gonna have to push in here and show his prowess. Not sure what Count can do about it. Oh, the Raiders have been split off to look for the raiding group, but it was a feint from Count.
Yep. So maybe these throwing X-Men are a bit vulnerable. There's nothing, there's no sort of, there's the Einherjar is the front line, but that's it. Okay, he still has to retreat.
Some pretty meaningful buffs there. And suddenly there's no units for Count. He's got the tower upgrade, but that's about it.
Did he end up getting Safeguard?
I'd be surprised, not yet. How much does it cost again? 200 wood and 10 favor. Well, he certainly has the favor. It's the everything else. The wood is kind of needed for throwing axes right now.
Alright, he's going to try and do another little raid here. He's sending out 5 RC and a Valkyrie. Let's see if he can find anything.
Good news for the Herser at home. It found the Eye of Horus. Suppe's army is getting so big. Very impressive. Probably max out and start thinking about the medium infantry and cavalry upgrades.
Yeah, or even going heroic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like double the pop at the moment.
Yeah, heroic.
Hitting houses. It's not sort of value there, I don't think.
Not much anyway. It gives a lot of time for the villagers to retreat. Actually, I'm surprised the dwarves are retreating. They could definitely defend themselves with just one Hersier going home. But looks like Suppe is just gonna chill. He sent all of his raiders back home.
Wow.
That's overkill.
Is there a raven there that can see all those going back? There was no raven there, was there? Okay. So he doesn't know they're all coming back to greet him.
Yeah, that's a huge amount of idle time for Suppe. So this little raid from Count is definitely making it happen.
Yeah, that was definitely a valuable raid there. And there's the forest fire now as well. So we can't really fight at this location.
Oh, he's gonna do it anyway. I guess the Valkyrie can heal after the fact, but one raider will go down. Maybe two? Yeah, I guess forest fire is not that damaging. Loses a villager. No. And two raiders will go down. Count is cleaned up.
Oh, and look at the fight in Red's base.
What happened here? All the throwing axes were pressed against the wall. Now they're surrounded. What? Count is cleaning up.
What a turnaround. He must have, sandwiched him there. No Aniars left now.
That's brutal. This completely turned around. What happened? Did Suppe get a little over-aggressive, maybe?
The RC, he must have been focused on the RC or something. I'm not sure. We were focused on the RC, that's for sure. But look at the population now. 75, close to 75 for Count versus 70 for Husk. It was like 115 to 70 before.
Yeah, he totally equalized it. Like, this is huge. And he's got himself a nice gold mine in the corner, so that's not going to be bullied most likely unless the map allows for it. The raiders of our Loki player are going to try to go for these throwing axes. They are good in terms of numbers, but can they actually get the pathing done? Looks like no.
Yep. He's getting medium cav as well now.
Yeah, just in time. Staying about even in population. I have 4 longhouses. But with no Hersiers, there's no way to turn around the fights. Throwing Axeman count is definitely doing numbers. You don't need all that many, but having the numbers in general just means that the raiding cav are unable to path towards them. And using the force as well.
Yeah, might get us around here.
Okay, he's retreating all the way. Choosing not to trade. There's something not right with the eco. Count is missing out a lot of hunt for the most part, I think.
And his villager numbers. Is he training villagers?
I think it got stuck just because he's got such low wood counts and very few villagers on hunting. That could have been really better. And finally the raiding cav are now going after the villagers. Now they have very strong kitchen knives and these raiders are weak sauce.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of low hit points here. Yeah, just fight it, dude, fight it! Fight it!
Being down in the villager count is definitely the most painful part at the moment for Count, but he could win the fights and then turn it around again. Raiders are gonna look for a way out, which I'm not sure exists. We're about to find out.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it, does it? It looks like it probably tapers off here, becomes water.
He did a long distance move order. Careful there.
Should throw up a wall here, block these RC in. Put up a wall, put up a wall. Wait, is there a land bridge?
There is a bridge.
Oh, no way.
Oh, he doesn't want to lure the army into his gold miners. That's it. But he's gonna do it anyway. Oh, so many raiders just died. 6 dead. Oh, that hurts. Finds the elephants in the middle though. That's a pretty big deal. And hippos.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
So the Hersier count should rise again.
Look, now Blue's coming back for more. No, he's gonna lose all 5 of these RC now.
That's
easy.
Don't do it. Ouch.
Oh, but he's coming in for another raid here. He sent his whole army through. Yeah, Red might be able to get his wall back up and lock Blue in here.
Well, to be fair, there will be 3 Iron Harriers now for our Loki player.
Oh,
that is tough stuff. And
that's really scary.
A bunch of Hersiers too. It's not too bad. Suppe is also building up to that beautiful 117 population count, and the heroic age advance can't be too far away. Just a little bit more resources.
Yeah, he could probably force drop and go up. As long as he's got his, what's it called, armory.
Okay, missing on a little bit of gold. So that's not happening anytime soon, but the fight is going kind of okay for Suppe, I think. And spawning in a Valkyrie definitely is going to make sure that continues.
So many myth units.
Villagers are joining in. They're helping out a ton. So in the end, Count does defend, but not at a free cost. Definitely some of these will go down.
Yeah,
Valkyrie
it's
might get
12
another.
villager advantage for Husk at the moment. And he's hunting in the middle. Oh, man.
And here's the next wave. Again, free Einherjar.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
That one Hersey
Oh
has a
my
job and
God.
it's got 17 health. Damn. Valkyrie gets away at 11 health. Get out. No way. Yeah, Hersey dies without even doing anything. And there goes the horn. Axeman can't take this kind of punishment.
Yeah, that's GG.
And neither can Count. I'm surprised that he really made a game out of this though. That was impressive. Alright, let's try this again. We had a veto, but Suppe is gonna be playing as Ra in the blue color.
And the red, again, we've got CountVonCount with Isis.
Yeah, both Egyptians are solid here. Sorry, what's that?
Did they have boar last map? I don't remember seeing boar. I think they only had chickens, right?
My brain didn't get around to processing
No.
it. Yeah,
No.
a 30-second veto is barely enough for us to introduce the players, but there's a good amount of board this time. Maybe that's what this was about. Definitely nice to have them, as you get to empower it. The Pharaoh just tanks, so Egyptian players aren't that much at risk here. The priest can go out to grab the hunt. Suppe's Pharaoh actually went to empower the dock, and we're gonna have a bunch of houses built around it.
I don't get this, because you're not up against like an Aranos or something with like Valord Oracles. What's the houses for? To protect against the Wadjet? No, it's an Isis, that's not a Wadjet. But what are you protecting against here?
I would be shocked if there was mass Sphinx or anything like that.
Yeah.
And the problem is that if you ever lose the dock, you're gonna be up against all these ships taking down 4 houses. That's 40 population potentially gone in a short space of time. Especially if they spread out the damage after they win. And then they all die at the same time. That's tough.
Yeah. Yeah, strange house placements. But I guess he wants to keep this villager busy. Because, you keep him over here so he can build the next dock when you've got the gold. I mean, he's got the gold now, but...
And you know what? Suppe is probably planning to win, so he's not worrying about this whole what if I lose situation.
It's a good plan.
It's a very good strategy, I think, to try to win.
To win, yeah. What I don't like is that he's chopping wood from that lone tree near his TC.
Oh.
He could move those villagers to the woodline now.
There
He is. He heard me.
Stream
to get the
snipe.
Pharaoh empowerment.
Nah, we're on 1 minute delay, don't worry. The Pharaoh is empowering faster than the priest, or harder, actually. There's no speed change.
Harder.
There's no speed change to resource stuff. The villagers should drop off more resources to the empowered building, which is funny because when it comes to construction, it is actually the rate that gets improved. Funny, it's not like that with the resources, and I think many people will misunderstand it as they're playing in their early days and not necessarily paying attention to that. But I'm sure all of you already know this.
All right. Any monuments from these boys yet?
Funnily not.
So we're not going to see mass myth unit, classic myth units probably. We're probably not going to be seeing some Scarab business if they're not planning on making monuments at this stage.
It should be happening about now, if they are doing it. Especially Suppe if he wants to Scarab up. And you know what? Anatolia is maybe not the worst place to do it, because you got all this food from the sea.
Mm-hmm.
That takes care of that resource. Sphinx is probably not gonna happen. Priest can just kind of shoot them.
Ooh, kitchen knife fight here.
Hello.
It was a strange house. Oh, he's kind of boxed himself in so he could get the dock up. I see.
Having the priest is just an auto win anyway in terms of stats, but even if this villager was lower, you could just put it on passive stance and have the heal work at its full speed.
Yeah.
Mid-combat, it like reduces itself to 10% of the rate. which is a huge punishment. But yeah, you idle your unit and just let it heal. And yeah.
Ooh.
Oh. Soup, you
But
went
now it's
into
another
deep.
villager coming in. Another villager coming in, though.
That's a harsh commitment. I'm sure that Count knows about this tip. And by the way, Soup is like excellent about the little things that you can do in AOM.
Why did?
Oh,
why didn't he just finish that with his ships? Why? Why did he alt S that? Just finish it with your boats.
Yes.
You don't have to commit to this.
Oh no. And getting the villager kill revenge? I mean, I did not expect either of those villagers to die, to be honest. They shouldn't.
No, Count should not have sacrificed that villager to get that dock up, because you can still get the dock up, as I said, with the fishing ships. So.
Yes. What a nice Egyptian perk. Definitely gotta be happy about being on a water map like Anatolia, or Midgard for that matter. Not so much Mediterranean, that one's a bit aggressive, so not an Egyptian home map, but this one certainly is. And we get to see them all the time here.
Okay, both boys going up bust about the same time. Count's slightly sooner. Count's also getting hand axe and pickaxe, whereas Husk is just getting the hand axe for now. Unless he's already got... Wait, no, he just switched... No, pickaxe, hand axe, pickaxe? Yes, hand axe.
Well, we do have the double monument now.
Now we've got it.
And you know, they are delayed compared to what you were suggesting to, you know, properly time that scare rush, but I could imagine a world where he makes a third one and makes up for it.
Oh no, Count losing another villager here to a wolf.
Aye.
Okay, he sees it. He's running.
Run, boy.
Yeah, he's out.
Nice.
Unfortunate. Right, Count going for Persine above triremes.
Apparently so. I mean,
wow.
It is Anatolia. You can kind of do both. You can defend yourself, I think, with the dock. It's got 18 range. That's enough to reach to the edge of the map. It's fine. Might get a villager kill. Ooh. Runs away though, but there is a stakes.
Yeah, why did he go back to that gold mine?
I have no idea. Trying to claim it early on. Not really a thing.
Oh man. No. I did see Husk picking up shaft mine as well in the middle of all this. So yeah.
That's interesting. He is empowering the mining camp, so I guess he wants to kind of catch up to Isis, who will have prosperity any moment. Speaking of.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you kind of want to wait until you have like 10 villagers. He waited until 11, which is fine. Could technically cast it a bit earlier, because you can see Count actually has 800 food right now. Given that he was able to claim so much of the sea.
Yeah, well. Has he got his armory? Armory going up. Yep.
But no big deal. I mean, he's spending a lot on cabinets. That's part of where the gold goes from.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he's looking a bit stronger on the top water. Like, he's camping his boats at all three of Husk Supper's docks here. So Husk is not able to fish on top at all. That
said, the dock can reach the ship, kind of.
Yeah, there it can. Yep. Can.
It's funny that the second dock can't reach, but the bottom one can. It's like so similar to distance, but just sitting outside of the... It can shoot after all? What's going on with this attack?
I think he moved it slightly.
Huh.
Anyway, we've got Count going up through Nefties. Oh, wait, he's the Isis, isn't he? Yes, okay, that makes sense. Yes.
He's also won the bottom fight.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that swung in his favor all of a sudden, didn't it? Like, I swear Husk had way more boats when I looked earlier.
Yeah, but Count pumping a little more in the end. And Soup just double pumping? Triple pumping now. Okay, he wants to catch up. Fair enough. Well, Neftis is about to come through, and Soup hasn't even started heroic yet.
So did you say Count's making cabinets from his docks?
He was, but he stopped, because now he's
heroic.
Just making one at a time, and he's already in the middle of making a Migdol, so he pre-sent the villagers so that he could slap that down immediately on advance. And I wouldn't be shocked if he did an Ancestor's Eclipse in the enemy base. There's nothing to defend.
Oh yeah, there's no. Well, there's one priest there empowering the gold mine, one pharaoh on the wood lion, but nothing else.
Yeah, imagine idling all that while Suppe is just unable to queue heroic. Okay, he managed. He got Sekhmet in.
Sekhmet, okay. So that's the double monuments are gonna be worthwhile.
Elephants coming in from Count, and
Elephants.
yeah.
Elephants AE. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
And siege works, so towers, I assume.
Wow. Oh yeah, nothing else you can build in heroic.
Trying to beat that with chariots is gonna be a tough time. Where are they going? That cliff is being annoying for pathing.
Oh, that's really bad.
apparently.
Yeah.
These things happen. It's a 20-year-old game. We can get over it. Hopefully it will be a little better in Retold. There's a bit of pathing jitter going on that maybe shouldn't.
Oops, Sphinx is going down. Ay, ay, ay.
Ooh, we got a monument to soldiers in the front just in case it's half war.
Yeah.
Very nicely timed as well, but won't be necessary. All the powers of Suppe are actually global or local to his home base.
Yeah. But I guess the advantage of sending a Sphinx out like that, he was able to scout what's coming for him, and he sees, oh shit, 5 elephants coming for my face.
Excuse you, he's making a double Migdol at home.
Oh, I think you have to catch up in, like, numbers here, don't you? Like, you got nothing else to defend. Scarabs aren't going to defend here. They're not a defensive unit.
Yeah, how the hell do you hold that many war elephants? He's going with his own Eclipse. That's going to make the Scarabs a little speedier. And they're going for that Migdol.
Yeah,
quick.
It's a good play. Where was that Pharaoh? Is he still alive?
He's here. He's here.
Oh,
Coming to defend.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Meanwhile, Count's taking this forward TC as well.
But the water has been kind of won by Suppe.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Count forgot to eject fishing ships. He's lost some.
Uh-huh.
I definitely think the Migdol should go down, but at the same time, look at what's going at...
Yeah.
That's a lot of vills trying to defend the siege towers, so they're not gathering.
Yeah. And all those houses you have to rebuild. Ugh. And he hasn't used... I guess he cast Eclipse as soon as he went up.
Yeah.
Wait, what am I talking about?
So
But he hasn't used his Citadel.
hasn't used
But does he even
Citadel.
want to use it? Does he want to use it underneath all these elephants in siege? Like, you cast it and then you lose it straight away. It's kind of like, oh shit, like...
It is nice for repair and it does hit harder, so I think empowering it would mean that the elephants can be kind of taken down, but now there's Ancestor's Eclipse and good luck. That looks tough, man.
Yeah, I think you have to cast Citadel here, otherwise you lose this settlement anyway, this town center anyway, so then it's GG regardless, pretty much, because you can't take any others here.
Yeah,
Count's
at
taking the
least
forward
slow
one.
down as much as you can, all these units. Now, Pharaoh is doing a number to the Scorpion Man that's
Oh, he
boosted.
didn't cast Citadel! Oh.
Yeah, he did not, so...
But he can't cast it anyway because of Eclipse, right?
Not anymore. Now he doesn't have a TC, and Count just chilling with 2 TCs. He's double Migdoling up the front just in case. He's gonna have control all over the middle gold mines, and yeah, he's slapping the mining camp, so the Bills can't even take that.
Yep, Husky's on 110 gold, just lost his mining camp for his only gold mine here as well.
And to celebrate, Ghost Rider just gifted us 2 subs. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate the support.
Yoshi said Count got this one in the bag, all about that middle. He might be right, Yoshi, you might be right. And he's Husker's making chariot archers here, like, ugh, against elephants and siege. It's not the right unit, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the camels? Dude, you've got so much food.
Eventually they will kill the elephants, but it's no answer to the siege towers, that's for sure.
Yeah. I want to see him using that food and getting some raw camels out.
Alright, Egyptian TC gets remade in 10 seconds, as is standard. It still costs resources, at least.
Of course.
Can't do it for free, but I wouldn't say Suppe is back in the game whatsoever. This is still elephants and chariots and siege towers versus just chariots. All
Yeah,
these
the
shots are
unit
gonna get
composition.
tanked. And how do you stop the siege towers? Like, they just go through that Migdol, I think.
Yeah, villagers are the only defense here.
Which, at the moment, Count is up by double. 26 villagers against 57. 19
wow.
fishing ships against 13.
Wow. And this is his last
Citadel. But, fun fact about Citadel, it cancels the production of villagers. You have to restart it manually.
Did he restart it?
Negative.
Oh no, so he's going to get further and further behind. 25 villagers to 60. He can't even afford the Migdol. So, he is making the Migdol now, but he's making the temple as well. Maybe he's going to try and get some Sphinx out. I think Sphinx would actually be a good answer here. GG. Never mind.
This is also an acceptable answer. Just go to the next game and try to do what you can there. It's fine. Count is a very strong ISIS, so there's no shame in this.
Yeah. Like, look at the map. Look at he's grabbing his third TC. He's got gold mines all over the place. He's got ships everywhere. He's fishing. Yes. Yeah. Well played.
He's got everything here. We've got game 3. CountVonCount is sticking with the Egypt. It's working out for him. Set is the pick.
And we've got Suppe in the red color playing as the Odin.
Yes, chopping a little bit of a straggler tree. We'll be continuing that for a while as he's looking for the hunt. But the hunt is right there. So what exactly is this build order?
I don't know. Husker's been trying a new build order, right? Where he starts on wood or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Modified build order. But he's got to be careful of the set player coming in stealing some of these gazelle. Or even that elephant. Oh, that's a juicy elephant to steal if he sees that.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. And the baboon is about to find it. The baboon also stolen already, by the way.
Yeah, baboon, meh.
It's not that great, right? Got the Harmonious necklace also uncovered. That's more gold gather speed. Anyway, the idea behind this build, I assume, for Suppe is that he gets just enough resources for the second house and the temple. And then he technically doesn't need any more. So 130, that's more than enough. He can chillax from here on out.
Don't know about chillax, but yeah.
There's actually a need for another ox cart as well, so that's why it's that amount. As for Count, we've got an early monument. That's just for Shadoof, I assume. He's found the relic. What's that?
You reckon the monument's for the Shadoof?
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
Unless Anubites, of course.
Yeah. Could be that.
Yoshi has tested for us about getting the resources back for the villager after you convert your TC to the Citadel, and yes, you do get it back. Thank you for testing, Yoshi.
Yeah, thanks, Yoshi. You're the best.
When are you starting a Mythbuster series on YouTube? We kind of need that in AOM because there's a lot of kind of BS myths flying around. So
Age of Mythbusters.
Yeah. That's a great title. Might do it on my personal channel, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
very
little
good
things like that.
Idea, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, temple's coming up, and for Suppe, it's gonna be a defensively placed temple. You probably don't really want to Heimdall rush a set. Not that you couldn't, but the gold probably should be very exposed for you to decide to do so. Gonna be going up Anubis. CountVonCount is.
So it is for the Anubites, not for the Shadoof. Freya.
In which case, is there gonna be a second? Yeah, there it is. Freya. Everything's fairly standard. Those Anumites can really do a number to Norse, especially Odin, because you don't have quick hearse here. So very hard to catch up with them. You kind of have to pre-position your hearse here so that it's not easy to get on top of the villagers and then the hearse just smacks your face.
Yeah, definitely. And this map's quite hard to wall off as well.
Yes.
Very open base. Look at that base. That is wide open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So yeah, Anubites are going to run around everywhere.
The only good thing about walling is that you've got these little cliffs. So those help a little bit at least compared to not having them. Other relic, by the way, is the Eye of Ornu, so that helps throwing axemen and normal axemen for their damage. But it's just a tiny bonus of 5%, so barely notable.
Double barracks? What are we seeing here? Spears?
Wait, it's Pierce? Oh, I guess he wants to deal with the raiding cav, should those be made. Like, the Anubites are already pretty good against them, but
Yeah.
like, the raiding cav are the only thing that can really keep up with the Anubites, so it's not a bad idea to have some.
But he's playing them like super offensively. He's not keeping them near his hunters to defend from RC. He's sending them right out, like...
Yeah. Well, normally you make a handful of spears and axemen, so I'm a little surprised to not see axemen just yet. But they are queued. It's gonna happen. Gotta have something for the hearse here too, after all.
Mm-hmm. Boing, boing, boing. Look at him jumping around. Right, where's the other one on that side? Okay, this is very micro-intensive as well, so... This strategy is not for the faint-hearted. Oh no, he's already losing one. Ooh, run!
Every little jump does some splash damage, so going after those gatherers is definitely a good idea. They're fairly bunched up. But the other group as well. That said, Suppe is doing a great job pre-placing his hearses to protect them, as we discussed.
Uh-huh. I want to see some priests, or you can just heal up. Okay, he's making priests now. Good. Making his armory as well. It's nowhere near going up though. Not when he's committing hard to classical like this.
Yeah, well, there's enough axe and spearmen now to break through here, and I gotta say, Suppe is not safe getting his gold from this main location.
Yeah.
Especially if more stuff is coming in. Oh,
One
two
of them
Anubites
does
have been
fall.
killed.
Yeah, two. Is that two there?
Yep. Well,
shit,
no,
that's big.
sorry, the corpse confused me.
Yeah, it had a shadow, didn't it?
Yep. It's just the one. Anyway, the other one's getting healed up. The Necropolis is coming through, so Count wants a lot of favor for something.
More Anubites?
Kinda doesn't have the food for them, so I'm not sure.
No. Alright, the RC and the Valkyrie are moving out now though. If they find these hunters, that's really nice, because there's still a lot of giraffe there to be eaten. Like, that's nowhere near finished. Like, Count wants to stay on that location, that's for sure. Let's see where they go. Ooh.
Oh, he's walling in his own hunters!
Yeah. Oh no.
I have to wait for the gate. No.
But Blue doesn't find them anyway. Count's going a different direction.
Yeah, that whole line of sight thing ends up being pretty important. I mean, Set gets really good with revealing the map using all those early animals and whatever. But you don't have the whole permanence of vision like, let's say, Isis does.
Yeah, with the obelisk. Oh, the RC are going to be massive here.
It's a great spot to be. The Pharaoh could take care of the Valkyrie, but the kitchen knives are going down on the Raiders. Next coming up.
Snakes. Still lost the Pharaoh, and he's going to lose a couple of villages here. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's not bad at all for a raid. Can he pump that number up to 4? 3 villagers have been killed, and 1 is extra weak. Meanwhile, there is a counter-offensive, but even that is being lost by Count.
Oh, wow. Oh, massive loss there. Too many throwing axemen, right? 7 throwing axemen against spears and axe. Yeah,
and it gets much worse. Like,
yeah.
all these units are gonna regenerate for Odin. Back to full health. And then it gets even worse because Heroic Age is gonna come up. There is no armory just yet, but these units can just stop and make it right now.
Yeah, he's got the food to go up.
The gold. Where did the gold go?
Don't know. Is he getting an eco up? No, he's not.
Okay, medium infantry. And then potentially thundering hoofs as well. Oh, wow. So yeah, Suppe's gonna keep fighting, I guess, but that's not the best fight. Going into those medium spearmen, ouch.
Yeah. And you know the snakes are still here, so I don't know, yeah. Not the best fight. And the Nubites come from behind to jump on your throwing axemen.
Goodness.
Okay! He turned it. Yeah, I'm not sure why Suppe came out here. He was just desperate to pick off these hunters, wasn't he? He knows there's low hit point hunters out here.
Yeah, Count successfully baited it in, and that's enough units to stick around for now. Going for a second TC, also a very interesting choice. Should be able to pump out enough to start getting ahead. It's a lot of back and forth with these guys. Like, you can see people in the chat typing GG, and they don't yet know because there's 1 minute delay. But yeah, this is gonna get probably brought around a few more times. But it's pretty good. So losing one smaller group isn't necessarily going to kill them.
Oh, I think Count's going to get caught out here, though. I don't like his position of his units here.
Yeah, and these units are slower than the raiding calf, so on the way out, they're going to get whacked pretty hard.
3 Valkyries as well, like, oof.
They're not shield maiden Valkyries yet, but they do have thundering hooves, so they're speedy girls.
Yeah. Yeah, even without the shield maiden, there's no priest here to counter them, like. Okay, so that went back in Red's favour now all of a sudden, but Count did get that second TC. He's got some Anubite raiding on the hunters down here. In this little box of walls.
The snakes are causing a disruption in the pathing.
Oh, God.
It's always tough, but they still get out.
Yeah, so Count was able to hunt everything from there. That's really nice.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's time to set up the farms. There's one more elephant in the middle. And then other than that, I really can't see much. Yeah, it's just that. The pigs are gonna be gone. It's berry time.
Berry time.
Very good. Guardian Anubites are in. A little bit of extra hit points, a little bit of higher attacks if I recall. Yes. And jump range. That's one of the most important parts of it, because they just get to get in and out so much faster. Going through the elephant, love it. Oh, but that's a lot of throwing axe.
So many. But he's got the 3 Anubites there on the back line. That's going to deal with the throwing axemen nicely. But until the Valkyrie come in, the Valkyrie will hurt him.
Valkyrie
so many Anubites.
So tanky for sure.
Oh my god.
With the Anubite count going up to 5, I think Count has pretty much got this. He can just kill the humans and run away. Okay, maybe he'll lose an Anubite. It's something he can manage though. Oh, careful with the hearse here.
Yeah, run away. Okay, they're both still on about 80 pops, so I don't think anyone really won that.
No.
It's very even.
It's just a trade, I'm afraid. Or am I? The elephants have walled off. That's actually such a good wall there by Suppe, just wasting the villagers' time.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Okay, he's through. He's through.
But nothing that 11 kitchen knives can take care of course.
And the reward is 2 elephants, so that's a nice reward.
Yeah.
Alright, what does Huss do now? He's moving out. He knows that, obviously, that blue's on these 2 elephants here. Ooh, the Anubites? Where are they going? Boing, boing, boing.
Using the enemy to escape makes sense.
Yeah.
Hence all the walls, by the way. Like, Suppe is really getting serious about walling this off. Sadly, he has a bunch of gaps.
Yeah.
Those kind of need a fix.
Yeah, some of these walls were questionable. It was a good effort, though. Alright, so Blue needs some barracks over this side on the left side if this is going to be his main sort of economic zone, really. He really needs to protect this, so he needs his barracks over here. He can't keep producing from the right-hand side and running them across the map.
I gotta say, those Anubites just killed 4 villagers or dwarves. That's actually really
Oh,
impressive.
wow.
The others are fairly low as well, but there is a fight on the other side. The TC's helping out. There's more Anubites, by the way. So finally, we're playing Age of Mythology. In this series, definitely, all these Valkyries and Anubites just give me the nerd chills.
Nerd chills. Is he going to escape with them? One's up. No, he escapes with 2 at least. He's going to heal them back up.
Yeah, probably a good idea to hide behind this TC, but look at these elephants getting just gobbled up by those villagers.
Oh my god! 22 villagers! This is
Elephants are
not the
gonna
fight
be
you want to
gone so
take, Husk. Not under a TC, not under all these Anubites. Priests. Oh, he's losing his Valkyries. Oh no.
Yeah, that's tough. The throwing axes are slowing her down.
Yeah. Forest fire, too late, too little too late there.
3 HP Anubite just about escapes it. Wow, that is so fortunate for Count, but also good reaction time. Now, how many Anubites do we have around the map? I think a lot of them have died throughout the last few battles. But there's still enough to cause some trouble. There's now actually gatherers on the gold mine, so very unfortunate thing for
wow.
Suppe. These aren't even 4 gatherers, so they're not gonna be as good. Oh, sorry, it's the other way around. 4 gives the dwarves the advantage. Never mind. It's never good to put your gatherers on gold, therefore. And you guys finally getting picked off.
Yeah, but they've done. The value is so worth it. Look, Count's even moving a villager over to here to build a barracks on the Norse gold mine. Do you see that? No, you see it the other way. Norse building barracks all over the opponent's gold mine.
This is not normal stuff, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Even the Pharaoh gets pulled forward because he just no longer needs to get further ahead. He can gold starve and he's going for it. The other side, there's plenty of units nearby, so definitely could be threatened. But for now, the small group gets beaten back.
This could be a good fight for Husk, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good news if you're a Suppe fan. Because he kind of does need this win to advance out of the group. There is the whole losers bracket thing. So you can still do that, but it's not the ideal way.
Certainly not, because then you have to go up through the losers bracket. Alright, are either of these boys ready for heroic?
Nope. Classical forever.
Well, Red is. Has he got his armory? Has he built... Oh my god, he's still got the Anubites on his gold mine.
This is
Can't even
a
get the
problem.
hearse here. Oh no.
And you know they recharge in like 3 seconds, so you can just
Oh my
keep
God.
running around in these
Oh my
hearses.
god.
They
He
will
doesn't even
never-
have to engage the main army. He can just sit here, micro.
These poor hearses just can't path even around this. So the kitchen knives are the only thing that can fight back for the moment. The raiding cav should finally be around though to wrap around the Anubites though. Okay, he's gonna destroy the wall even though he can run through, just to make sure he has got the surface area.
Yeah, so he's got the escape as well.
Yeah, that's nice.
Right. We do see 70% Scardy though, so we're going to see a Frost
Wow.
pretty soon, I predict.
Yeah, it's gonna be
But look
necessary.
at the villager count. Yeah, the villager count. Oh.
Count is almost maxed on Vils. Oh, Suppe is going for the fight before Skadi comes through, so that's gonna be 10 very painful seconds here. Oh, that hurts.
Okay.
Gonna need to use that Frost, I think.
Yeah, there's still enough spearmen here to deal with all these RC.
You just lose too much. Like, I think he can still win because of the Frost Giant, but
yeah,
that's some heavy losses for a Norse player as well. Actually, both Valkyries are dead. Whoa. And Count is just gonna take the initiative, grab a third town center, and I guess then go heroic. He's got max villagers, so he can just drop off all the farms that... Oh my god, there's so many granaries. That's not something Egyptians want to do, because you can empower this thing, but... I guess he'll empower a market or a gold mine instead, when the pharaoh is back.
But look what's happening on this TC that Red's trying to take down here.
Villagers!
Yeah, yeah. He almost stopped it. And he does get it up. Look at these walls! These walls are disgusting, Count. What is this?
Ah. It hurts my eyes. Also, there's a giant gap on the left, by the way. Like that forest.
Yeah,
is not...
neither of them have walled that up, have they?
Yeah, the okay, I know what the problem is with Count's wall. He used the shift click. So if you shift drag out the wall, unfortunately, destroying this one piece over here will spread over to all the others.
Oh no.
So I think that feature should be removed. It's just bad for you.
Yeah.
There's no time where you ever want to do that.
Oh, the Anubites are back on the gold miners. Gold miners are having to retreat through a wall. Okay, but we saw Count go up through Nefties.
Yeah, Quarry is coming through, 45 TC is coming through, so 160 population Egyptian, oh, excuse me, trying to grab a 4th TC. It's probably not gonna happen.
No. We need to fortify this area or get a bigger army and win a big fight so we can take this. Oh no, you're gonna lose the priests and the slingers. Oh no. Where's the rest of his units? Come on, some more forward production. Yeah, Migdol going up, good.
Ah yeah, that's so much better. Like, if you can get some siege going here and go for the Mythic Age, that catapult will ruin the TC, absolutely. There's some Yars coming out from Odin, but the shocking part is none of this. It's that Troy is farming outside of her walls.
Yeah, I know, right?
We've got those serpents protecting it. It's hilarious. Anyway, more importantly, Ancestors is going to deny some gold mining. We've got upgraded Frost Giants. Very nice.
Right, the kitchen knives are out, trying to stop Huss taking that 3rd TC.
Oh, wow.
This is a messy game, isn't it?
Super messy.
Oh no, now the Ancestors are just idle because they're just blocked by a wall.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's how you counter Ancestors. You just make a wall and, well, that's kind of the end. They'll break through, but there won't be any time for them to do anything. TC has been successfully stopped. Like, this is barely going up. And there's enough chariots to bring the pain, I think.
Yep. There's spears raiding again on the gold mine here.
They're not heavy spears, so they can kind of take on these heavy raiders. Even the Great Jarl isn't particularly safe.
Although Husker's starting to get some of his copper mail, copper shields, and he's got the thundering hooves, so there's some nice Jarls there. Although, heavy spears have also got copper mail, copper weapons, and serpent spear. Both players have got really nice upgrades here. Big fight here on this gold mine. Oh, chariots are coming around. I think the chariots will swing things a bit. There's the Frost though. He's going to get his health fort up.
at the same
Oh,
time
keep
taking down the
frost,
TC
yeah.
again. But yeah, that's a good frost. It will buy time for this hill fort to finish. It will make it super difficult to fight under it. Gives you time to make enough units to surround the chariots. Hell, you can build buildings around them to make it extra bad. But it looks like with this many units around, the chariots will just straight up die through the frost.
Yeah, man, oh man, this fight is going in Husk's favor.
Yeah, it's just
getting
that
heavy
he can't have the
infantry.
TC. That siege tower completely prevented it now. Count staying at 160 population versus 130 heavy infantry coming through though. That's a big one. And yeah, the chariots are all dead. Save one.
Ouch.
That's probably going down. Anyway, still plenty of spears. Frost Giant going down finally. But so does the Scorp.
Scorp.
Hey, markets are happening. How many caravans? 6 caravans for Count.
Nice.
As for villager upgrades, he's got like pretty much everything. Except the wood upgrades. He doesn't even have hand axe.
Oh, what? No.
You can't.
Oh, no
not
wonder
have
he's got
hand axe.
67 wood. Yeah, that's... Ugh. Yeah, you need that for your siege now.
So,
And
you
your
know,
chariots.
if Suppe can just hold on for now and somehow get that third TC rolling, he could build up to massive Ragnarok here.
Yeah, that's very true. Although the axemen, where are our axemen? Are they heavy axemen now? Have I got one I can click on?
I actually don't see him making any.
No, he's been going
All
full spears.
spears, yeah.
Yep.
Really heavy commit.
Alright, he's getting hand axe now.
Hey, there we go. And we've got the raid from Boyd with 103 people.
Ooh.
Thank you so much, and hope you had a good cast over there, Boyd, and it's not too exhausting at this hour.
Yeah, thank you, Boyd, for helping.
We appreciate it anyway. So the mass spears are continuing. Our current score is 1-1 in this series, so whoever wins will be moving through by default out of this group as the winner of the group bracket. But the loser still has a second chance to redeem themselves in the losers bracket. And then we're moving on to the final four after all that. So yeah, a long game here after some heavy classical fighting with Anubite raids. Anubite count went up to 7 at some point, I think. These heroic age spearmen are kicking ass.
Yeah, look at him mulching down this hill fort. Alright, yes, Count's got his siege out to stop this TC going up. Oh, man. Still gonna go up, though. Frost Giant's gonna take care of that siege tower.
Every
But a
single
nice
hit
delay.
counts, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, especially here, he's able to get down the hill fort while these throwing axemen are trying to get this TC up. Oh,
Spears
man,
are
look
not
at
particularly good at this. the build rate is almost faster than they can reduce the HP with. And the
Yeah.
hill fort's helping, like you said. Frost Giant just guarding the area against any possible siege towers popping up.
Yeah, is he on patrol?
That's gonna be an Alt-S patrol, if anything.
Oh, no! Did he get a hit? He doesn't get a hit.
No,
He
it
doesn't
was
get a hit.
so close, but just
Oh
got
my
it at the end of
goodness.
the animation. TC will now come up. I think. There we go.
Oh, man.
And now Sue's
This is
gonna
so close.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think he can build up to that Ragnarok now. He's got a decent market line. He's even got a small market to help out with caravan production.
I really want to see these spearmen stopping now. This is enough spearmen. They're not the right unit to make 1,000 of here. We need some Migdol units. Something else here. Too many spearmen. for me.
Yeah, yeah. You know, if you make too much of the same unit, you'll just get countered, and
Yeah.
there will be something else to back up the counter, and then you'll be in trouble.
We definitely need to see some priests here as well. We need a forward temple.
I gotta say, I'm surprised to see Lone Wanderer getting researched. I don't foresee any
Yeah.
All-Stars becoming useful
No.
anytime soon.
No.
Unless we're going tier. Then we might see some tier All-Stars at some point, but There's no Bragi for Odin, so wouldn't strongly recommend it. Against Egypt especially.
Wait, where did this siege tower come from? I don't see a siege works.
It's like far back somewhere. No idea.
Super weird.
I tell you what, I actually can't find it.
No.
Spawn egg.
Oh come on, we need priests here. These frost giants are just demolishing this army over and over and over again. Okay, we've got a pharaoh empowering a barracks here. Yes, move him into position, please.
Yeah, here they come. Frost Giants are fairly weak, so picking them off should be no problem. Other Frost Giant at 5 health, the Chariot will kill it. And I think Suppe should probably think about retreating and getting up to Mythic instead. He's got almost that kind of resourcing right now. And the villager upgrades have been great, so there's none of that to get either. Irrigation is done, quarry is done, bow saw is done, winter harvest is done. The winter harvest is actually really epic. Anyway, time for Mythic. Sell some wood.
Yep. Yeah, let's do it. Some nice raids happening from Count, though. It looks like he's going to hit the trade or the wood line where the market is, and he's also hitting gold miners down near Suppe's second TC. But does that even matter at this point of the game? Like, he's on 77 villages and 24 caravans. Like, I don't know if raids are that impactful.
I think Suppe's gonna be really comfortable from here on out. The Odin Mythic Spike hitting should be a pretty big deal. I do hope it's Baldur, and I do hope he plays it out a little bit, because he's got a lead right now. And spamming tier Huskas into Axemen would not be the best idea. Seems like Count is fairly prepared to me. Got enough barracks to defend in any location. So I think a well-arranged big Ragnarok with ram support would be the way to go.
Yeah, get his armory ups and stuff like that. Where's his gold? He's got 29 caravans. He should be absolutely swimming in gold.
Yeah, Count is also there in terms of resources. Baldur's coming through, and it's gonna be against Thoth. Never mind, not Thoth, Horus. It's been changed, which is, I think, a good choice.
Yeah.
Get to upgrade both your Axemen a little more and your Spearmen.
He's definitely been teching into his barracks units, so yeah, I can see that being why he's made that choice.
Yeah.
All right, now we want to see some siege towers. A siege work somewhere, please.
Crenellations is coming in. Oh, is that the villagers moving forward for the Ragnarok or just gathering wood? It might be just wood. The ox cart is following. And that chariot might be looking for a Nado, but at 11 health, that might be a little tough to pull off. That's such a big trade line. I really hope that Suppe doesn't just click Ragnarok. Like, there's definitely time here to build up a 10 ram count or something.
Yeah.
He's got the resources for it too. It's all
look
good.
at this. Yeah, look at this back build. This back build is really gonna hurt Count.
Although maybe he's thinking he can cut this location off immediately if he just clicks through Ragnarok.
True.
There's this outside gold mine, there's a trade, there's a gold mine by the trade. So if Count loses all of that access, he'll have to like back trade with himself, which is not ideal. Architects is coming through. Dwarven Augur, okay, finally, I've been preaching about this since we started with Metaplays 2 years ago. Let's see it. Let's make it happen, Suppe. TC might survive with Architects through. I think it might still go down, I'm afraid. Wait, the hill fort helping to tank. It's still not gonna be enough.
Oh
if
my
the
God.
chariots hit it. 60 hit points. Anyone to heal? No, oh my God, the priest and the chariots are gonna make it work.
Yeah.
You are kidding me.
But look at the work that the Odin player is doing in the back of the base. So he got that location. The back of the base is now very problematic.
And we've got Ragnarok through as well. There's not gonna be any ramps with it though. So it's just the naked Ragnarok heroes. The TCs don't have any additional protection right this second. No walls, no anything. It's all about the units coming home to defend. The mercenaries have been spammed for a significant amount of time. There's no gold right now. But Count is still trading. His market is intact. He's still making caravans though.
He's getting coinage.
Can Suppe hit hard enough at this moment in time? As he will lose the population from Ragnarok, he'll have an opportunity to make ramps.
Yeah, true.
But without the backup from the Ragnarok heroes, they'll kind of be picked off by Axemen, Mercs, villagers. Not as threatening if they're not together. The Avengers in the trade, by the way, doing Avenger things.
Oh, that's nice. And rhinos of set.
Oh, that's a funny place to be for them. But I like it. Anyways, the Ragnarok has been stopped pretty much, so it's all about what Suppe does next. He's getting coinage for himself, he's getting iron shields. Let's see some of that Norse late game.
Yep, he's down to about 160 pop now. So he was at 287 or so when he hit Rag. He's lost about 100 pop already.
We're almost back to normal. The TC's coming back up. The ramps have been queued. Engineers is coming in. So yeah, fully upgraded battle rams. Here we go.
Ooh. Fire Giant falls though, that's big.
Yeah, this Ragnarok really didn't do much. I can't say I like it. All it did is give Suppe 100 favor. So one way to go around that and to go really around the favor limit to begin with is to place down a ton of temples. You can have your Ragnarok heroes gather the favor while you do some preemptive queuing of frost giants or fire giants, whatever you need. And you can that way store more than 200 favor or whatever you want in your temples.
Yeah, true. Alright, so that was the big Odin power spike, but we've still got the late game annoyance happening in the back here with the barracks and the towers, very much like Yoshi or Chesso would do.
Alright, portable ram.
Yeah.
The single portable ram. There is more. Taking down some walls, going after the next
the
market in
market.
line.
Yeah, there's like 3 axemen just chilling there. They could be, ooh, move, do something, please.
But I like the back build. This hill fort in the corner should be able to pump further ramps, and we've got the villagers starting to come back to life. Suppe's economy is kind of intact with all this trade. It's not too bad.
Yeah, Count lost a lot of villagers, didn't he?
He kind of did. He's down to 56. And he's got 30 caravans on top, so that's not too bad. But if the caravans get caught now by this wall, then the Ragnarok heroes can finish them off. There is a gap in the back though, so they can get through that.
Okay.
But when they come back here, that's when I think the Norse army will be just on top of this. The catapult can clean up those back towers.
Yeah. Yep, needs to, doesn't it?
Kinda needs to.
Yeah, Count's only on 125 pop at the moment. He desperately needs gold. He's still got a gold mine over there, but it's only got 500 gold in it.
No, the Ragnarok heroes are still around, so they're generating that favor like crazy. I'm not sure where the favor went actually for Suppe. He's queuing the fire giants in the one temple, not multiple.
Guess he's building hill forts as well, which take 10 favor.
They're 5.
5?
Yeah, they're so cheap.
What?
Yeah, I know.
What?
They're a lot weaker than the others though, especially health.
Alright, Catapult trying to kill this hill fort, but the Rag Hero and Huskar
Ooh,
was
that's
on
a
it.
nice pick off. Catapults have 400 resources, so whenever you can trade like 2 units for them, great. It's a little victory right there. More rams coming in, and the fire giant count is growing, supported by Huskarl. Would be probably nice to have Jarl instead or something, because these Axemen will kind of handle everything.
Yeah,
it's the fire giants that can tear up the Axemen though.
Yeah, but the fire giants are focusing the priests, so...
Yeah, that's not so good.
Alright, now they've switched their targets.
Oh,
but that's
Count
two fire
managed to
giants dead.
clean up the trade line. With Axe of Vengeance! He has bonus damage against buildings with the Axemen.
Nice.
And now the
Huss
villagers.
does...
Where are they
Yeah,
going?
but Huss... Where? What?
Where are those villagers going?
Well, I don't know. Where are they going? Is he trying to do some sneaky back build? You can't afford really to do anything right now. Like, you've got no food, no gold.
I don't know about this because the Rams are kind of taking down the TC, and that might just be it for Count.
Yeah.
How does he come
I
back?
don't know he wants to build up in Huss trade, I guess, but there's a fire giant there. There's like, he has to walk through all these towers to get there. Like, ugh. These villagers are not going to get anything done. And even if they do, Huskar's on 3,500 gold. I'm sure he doesn't care if his trade gets, you know, a bit shortened.
Yeah, he can kind of afford it for now. Definitely wants to rebuild it at some point. That one Huskarl is gonna get knifed by the Vills, but he doesn't really mind right now. He can just shove these portable rams down the base. It's all
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Priests have
taking that
Fiona
TC.
alright, so that's a massive bonus against the Myth units. Plus 400%.
But the Hillfort units are just gonna slaughter them. The Huskarls and the Jarls just mowing them down here. Oh no.
Yes, definitely no counter to those yet. None of the Spearman upgrades have come through from Horus, which could technically end all cavalry forever, but it's expensive and Count isn't all that rich right now, although could afford it at this point. 4 TCs for Suppe. I think he can keep going with the ram pushes forever now.
Yeah. It's 108 pop to 180 pop. So there's a 70 pop difference here.
More villagers are getting picked off as well. Count has only been losing villas. I think he didn't restart production. And now he just doesn't have the unit count. It seems like all the armory upgrades except Iron Mail is done for our Odin player. So just missing champion cavalry now. He can kind of go without that.
Yeah, he doesn't need that. He's got engineers and dwarven augurs. That's all you need.
Okay, bunch of mercs coming out, but the TC is at very low health, and Count knows that there's gonna be more of where that came from.
Yeah.
He gives up.
Crazy game.
So our series ends in a 2-1 in favor of Suppe, but Count is not out just yet. We'll still see him in the losers finals of this group bracket, and only then we'll be going on to the top 4. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind the scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.